Well, it's showtime. That's what StreamYard told me. And all right, sorry to do this right from the beginning. I see a spider. Oh, it jumped. I've left those spiders. If you've been following me, I've had a couple spiders around my desk, and I haven't been killing them. And I think they're having babies and multiplying. So now it's probably time to take out the tissue and start killing them. And I just missed that when he jumped on me. So good morning, folks. Hey, we already got people in here this morning. Good morning, Zen. Oh my goodness, you left a comment at 4 o'clock a.m. 4 o'clock. I'm guessing since you are East Coast time, you were still up at 1 o'clock. I think that's 1 o'clock for your time. You were still up at 1 o'clock. My goodness. I was long gone sleeping. Yes, Anissa, yikes on the spiders. I keep not killing them. I keep like, oh, there's a spider. Oh, look at it. It's cute. They're little ones, so they're not so bad. I don't like the really dark, creepier looking ones, but the little ones are not so bad. But this morning, I noticed I had a daddy long leg spider web behind the bathroom door. I'm like, oh, I guess I got to deal with that. All right, let's see. We got Jeanette. Good morning, Jeanette. Geez, another West Coaster up so early this morning. Good morning, Carlene. I got your order here all ready to package. Good morning, Diane. Diane Jones. Have you been here before? Your name sounds new. And I apologize if you've been here and I just don't remember. They do eat bugs, so there's that. So yes, spiders eat bugs. What eats ants? I keep telling my husband that it's about that time when the ants start to come in, the little sand ants. And outside these windows right here, how I'm pointing, these windows have a bunch of like little ants, sand ant, homey things. I don't know what they're called. Sand hills, I guess. I don't know. It's Monday morning. My mind cannot think today. But there's a lot. I'm like, you really need to spray those before they start moving inside because it won't be long until I start to see them all over my desk or I'm constantly squishing them with my finger. And I really like, I don't think I brought it down. Let me see. I don't think I brought it down yet, but I don't even know who makes it. But they're these little like cardboard things, and you put the liquid ant killer on them, and the ants all come and they eat it all, and then I guess they bring it back to their nest, or I don't know, whatever it's called, their nest, and somehow end up killing them. But I put them out, and within 2 days the ants are gone. But I don't want to put them out yet because I don't see any ants yet, and the little things will all dry up. So I got to wait till I see an ant before I can use them. But I think if he sprays, that'll cut down the stuff. Plus, we pulled off the second tick off from our cat, who has a flea and tick collar on. But I went cheap this year and didn't buy the Seresto collar. They're $60. I decided to do a different collar that I bought at Walmart. And I think I paid like $30 for it. Doesn't work. I don't know the brand. I could tell you it's not Heart brand because I will not buy Hearts ever, 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 ever again because it killed one of my cats. I will not touch their brand of any product they sell. I don't remember the brand, but it did not work because we've had 2 ticks so far on the cat. And last night I said, okay, that's it. I'm going to put on the Seresto. After the first tick, I went and bought the Seresto, but I said, let's hold off until we see another tick on them. And then last night there was another tick. So, oh my gosh, I got 10 people in here already. I love you guys so much. Hey, good morning, Christy. You made it. Yay. Good morning, Mama. Mama Linda's in here. I'll show you something I'm sending out today that Mama made. Isn't it cute? Little sunflower. That's actually going to Carlene. She has I think it's your kitchen, isn't it? That's sunflowers. And we had one that was similar that she wanted that I showed on here before. It sold really fast. And so my mom went ahead and made another one. We lost 2 animals last year and they both wore Seresto. Oh, maybe it was did you post something on Facebook? Because I did read an article on Facebook in the last year that there were animals that were having allergic reactions to Seresto. And so that's one reason why I was like, okay, let's try something else. But the cats have worn Seresto for the last 3 years and they have not had any reactions. But I thought, let's just go on the safe side and try something else. But yeah, no, I'm right back to it because yeah, it's just I don't like rubbing him, having him lay against me and feeling a bump of something and finding it's a tick. And I'm like, oh, you're laying on my bed and there's a tick attached to you. But I mean, they're like really attached and they gore right up. It's amazing how big they get. I wonder if it's like 20 times their size or something. It's huge, huge how fat a tick will get on an animal. If you don't have any pets and your pets have never had a tick on them, then you don't know. But you know, when you see pictures of ticks, how tiny they are and they're black most of the time, or they look black, like if they're on you, they're tiny. But when they get onto an animal and they fill up with the blood, they're huge. They're big. They're like the size of a pea. But I will say those Serestos work as far as ticks and fleas. Yeah, it's too bad. It's really too bad. So the hearts, we had it was many years ago, probably 30 years ago. We sprayed our cat with the flea and tick spray. Maybe it was just a flea spray back then, but sprayed the cat with it. And overnight it killed its like nervous system. It couldn't get up. It couldn't walk. We rushed it to I think it was even Father's Day. We rushed it to the vets on a Sunday morning and he had to put it down. And he said, yeah, it's that Heart's flea and tick spray because he's had to kill so many cats because of it. All right, so let's get going. Good morning, drummer. Doom, 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 doom. All right, hey, let's see. Have you all catched my haul video that I put up this weekend? My views were very low. I've heard that people love haul videos, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a haul video, but my views are low. I think it might have been because I set it off to go. Well, I said go as soon as it uploads. It took like 3 hours to finally upload and go. But it was Saturday at like 7, I think it went live. And I think maybe just people aren't sitting around watching videos at that time. But if you haven't caught it, hey, go catch it. I got some really good deals. A few items were a shock of how much they brought for money because I didn't look anything up while I was shopping. I looked them all up here with you guys. And I was like, wow, I can't believe that's selling for that much. So really, really good flips. I think one of them was like a 25-cent into a $200 flip. So really good things. Go check it out if you haven't. So Anissa watched my haul. Anything that surprised you? I know that who was it? I've been chatting with her on the video. And I actually put a link today on the video. Let me find my thing. I even put my picture in the thumbnail. Hold on, I gotta catch the sound. Stop talking. All right, I'm gonna check. Oh, Sarah. Sorry, Sarah, if you're watching this, I forgot who it was. Sarah says she couldn't believe one of the cleaning products that I got and how much it was worth. And I said, check out this scavenger hunt video from last year. I did it all about discontinued cleaning supplies. Let me pop a link in here just in case, just in case you want it. Open this up in another tab if you're on your computer. Add it to your reminder list to go back and watch. All right, let's get going and wrapping some I would say some gifts. Well, they could be gifts for people. Oh, you want to see what I sold that I made for the tiered trace? Look at that. Isn't it cute as a dinosaur? He sold on Etsy. I was so excited. And I also sold of something I made. I'm loving it. I love when I sell stuff that I am making. It's so awesome. So this is it's backwards. Rag garland. I think if you watched last week, did I show this last week? I can't remember because I did end up shipping some stuff that you guys didn't see Friday morning at like 6 a.m. Oh, I think I did a really quick, like 4-minute video on it. So I made a bunch of these rag garlands. My mom and I did last year, and they've just been sitting in my stores, not moving. And last week I sold one that had a dinosaur theme. And then I sold this one that has the like autism puzzles type theme, which I was reading that there are some people in the autism community that don't like the whole puzzle thing, because I guess whatever organization created is it Autism Speaks or whatever, they started the puzzle thing, and I guess there's some negativity around that. But there are so many people that still support the whole puzzle. But so a grandmother bought this for her granddaughter, and I'm excited to send it off to her. That sold on Poshmark. So actually, we'll start with that item because I already printed the label. Because I got on top of it this morning. Actually, I thought I was going to run late because I have company here. So this morning I was drinking some coffee and chatting with my father-in-law who got up early like I do and got talking. And then all of a sudden I said, oh my gosh, it's 7:40. I said, I got it. No, actually it was 7:45 because I said I got 45 minutes to get downstairs, pull everything and get ready to go live. And then when I got down here, I remembered my haul items were still surrounding my desk. So I had to kind of pull those and throw them back here out of my way so I could put the stuff I was grabbing. How's your new craft page selling? So it's doing pretty good, Amy. I don't know if you saw in Good Morning, if you saw that I sold my dinosaur, and then Mom got an order for this sunflower and the bumblebee thing. I'll be packaging up that. And then I sold some rye garland. Yeah. And Mom's doing pretty good on Facebook. She's selling quite a bit on Facebook for local pickup. And I love it. Oh, I made. All right, Carlene, you might like this. But it didn't come out that good. So I kept it for myself. I'm going to show you. Because it is sunflowers, but can you see this? So it's white with a yellow hello, and then I'm sorry, there's a glare, but it's got sunflower ribbon and mini sunflowers on it. So I ended up putting that on my front door and took off the one I made for my front door. But this one, the hello comes already on it, and it's made of wood. And so I painted the white and then I painted the yellow. Well, if you get really, you don't even have to get that close to it, but you can see where the white hit the side of the wood hello. It just doesn't look that professional. So I said, I'll just use it for myself. But next time I will paint everything white, all of it, the hello, everything white, the sides, all of it, and then go back and just paint yellow over the hello or whatever color I'm doing. I'm going to do one, I think, in red and black and white for ladybugs and put little ladybugs on it. Cause I have, all right. For those watching this morning, you're going to get a peek into some of the things I'm selling in one of my, my secret shops, which isn't doing so good. So it's not going to be secret much longer. I'm probably just going to close it and put everything back into my normal stores because I'm not listing enough stuff to keep the algorithm going. But this is what I was doing. I was buying these bumblebees from Oriental Trading, and I think you get, I thought it was like 500. Oh, 50. So you get 50 pieces. I don't know why it was 500. So you get 50 of these. And then I was putting them into smaller bags, like this size, but these are ladybugs. Of 10. So I was going from 50 down to 10 and selling them in lots of 10 for the same price you can buy 50 for. People were buying them. They're still selling here and there, but it's really not that big of a seller. And then I tried to get some wholesale accounts and I was denied. And I'm just to the point where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just going to throw in the towel of that idea. There's just not enough profit in them in the long run. It was all about you had to sell quantity wise. And they're just not selling enough quantity wise to make it worth for me to keep going. And now that I've looked into the whole supply stuff a little bit more, I just don't want to do that. So it's something I just jumped in and figured I'd give it a shot and try, but it's just not really working out. Let's see. I know I skipped some messages up here before I get packing again. So Claudia, thank you. You watched my haul. I have a product very similar to DD7. I am tempted to keyword spam it. I saw that. I don't even know what DD7 is, but I saw somebody had a haul video and they had that DD7 in it. I think they had a picture of a bunch of stuff and they said, what do you think brings the most? And I said it was the hairspray. and ended up being it was the DD7 because the hairspray actually leaked out of the bottom and the can ended up being empty. Not sure about pets, but a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar every morning and 8 ounces of water keeps ticks off people. Really? So I'm assuming you drink it, right? Not just spritz it on you. You're drinking it and gets into your bloodstream and they must not like it. All right, yes, it works with the acidic balance. But I've never tried apple cider vinegar, like drinking it. I don't know how that would be. The vinegar part, yuck. Apple cider, yeah, I'd love that. All right, let me jump down. Like craft wholesale. Yeah, I was trying to get some craft wholesale website, Christy. I opened some accounts and they pretty much said no. No to third party. I'd have to create a website. And I just don't want to do all that. And when you look into it, craft supplies, oh my gosh, there's so many, right? There's people who paint and there's people who knit and crochet and there's just such a wild gamut of craft supplies. So I just said, forget it. I'll just make the crafts instead. I'll have more fun doing that. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Okay, so let's get packaging. All right, I'm going to do this rag garland. For those who have come in late, I sold this rag garland that I made. I don't know. You have to, it's like always backwards. So it's all these different colors and it has these strips of puzzle pieces in it. So I did put autism in the title and everything else. So this one actually is going to a grandmother who bought it for her granddaughter who has autism. She's so excited about receiving it. Try to grab some tissue. It didn't want to come undone. So how was everybody's weekend? How were your sales? How is your non-reselling weekend? Did you do anything fun this weekend? We had amazing weather here. Although woke up to 45 degrees. I had to go around and shut the windows. It was chilly in the house. My mother-in-law is probably going to be freezing when she gets up. But I spent it with company. I had my in-laws here, and then my brother-in-law and his girlfriend were here. Longtime girlfriend. Might as well call him his wife. Her wife. His wife. His wife. Call her his wife. Let me grab a box. So this was Poshmark. So it's all going to be priority, even though this would go first class. Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat. I'm going to grab my box. My box. Oh, I got some more. Oh. So whoever's around when I end today, please remind me to call my doctor. I would like to get in and get a cortisone shot in my shoulder. It's been so painful. Is it sad that sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be like, oh, I got a beautiful blue jay out my window right now. I'll wake up and I'll say, oh, I got to talk about that on my YouTube tomorrow. Sometimes I do that. So this morning I woke up and I'm like, I cannot get comfortable. My left hip hurts and my right shoulder. So when I sleep on one side, one part of my body hurts, and I sleep on the other part hurts. Wimp. 100 Acre Wood just called me a wimp. Maybe we should boot him. Which is my husband, by the way. I'm not a wimp. I want to go get a shot. People who are wimps do not say, hey, I want to go get a needle this long stuck into my shoulder. I would say I'm not a wimp. I'm a tough mother. So I really wanted to put a note in with this. Where are my little note cards? So a long time ago, right in this husband alert. Where's my alert button? Hold on. I don't know if I have one. I don't have a good one. You would think I would have. This is what I think of him. Hold on. Where's this one? Oh, here it is. There you go. That's what I think of my husband. A whoopee cushion. Oh, I love my guy. All right, so one time I used to own a company where I was doing a lot of stamping and stuff like that. So these are when I'm watching football in the fall, which I used to love. Last year I didn't watch it, so this year I got to watch it again. But I would sit and cut all of these like squares of scrapbook paper, which mom right now is probably saying, "Oh, I like that paper. I want to use that for a project." I don't have any more, Ma. I cut them all, and then I would cut these just plano cardstock paper, and I'd make all these little cards that you can write thank you or whatever in. So I got whole bags of them, different themes, just a bunch of them. So I was selling those at one time, and I took them all off like over a year ago, and said I'm just going to use them for thank you cards because look, even like that little one, that's a good one for like a man. Like if you're going to send something that you think might be gender neutral, that's good. But if you know it's going to a woman, I'll use the one with the flowers. So I'm going to put a little note inside this. So I'm sorry that you guys have to wait while I write my little note. And I don't want to use this gel pen because it smears and I won't be able to close it and put it in right away. But I have to wait for my ink to dry. So what's this lady's name? Michelle. Oh, my pen is, I have to get another pen. Works right now, but it is getting low. Is that Michelle? Oh, Michelle with one L. That's just like my cousin. Michelle, thanks for supporting this is Poshmark. People like notes on Poshmark. My small business. All right. Things will go faster when I'm done this. I promise you guys. Enjoy the garland. I definitely need to get some like stuff printed up. So I created these myself. There you go, Pipinari. That was my secret Etsy store, by the way, which is not so secret anymore because I'm closing it. Ha 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 ha. So it was only secret because, you know, if it like was really popular, I didn't want obviously a lot of competition. So I wasn't going to be sharing that part on here. But no, it was one of these. There you go. It was a Whopper. Just not really that good. Honestly, I think I was excited about it and it died really fast. Like everything in my life. I get excited about something and sometimes I just don't stick with it very long. I get bored easy. But I don't know. If I don't see success, I think I've had it for like at least 3 months now, and it just hasn't really kicked off enough to keep it going. But it was worth testing. All right, so this is nice. Priority mail. And a lot of times when things would have normally been first class, these boxes are amazing. Those 7x7x6 boxes. And we'll throw this label on it. Goodbye, Poshmark order. All right. Good morning, Jennifer. Think your hubby is here. You want me to? Yeah, to silence him? Is that when I said that? No, he probably wouldn't like it. He probably wouldn't come back in. He's probably laying in bed waiting for, although his dad is up, but I hear the shower going, so it's probably his dad in it. I was feeling crafty this week and you inspired me. Oh, that's awesome, Laura. That's awesome. You better watch out. I bet he eats your food. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was disappointed. We went out to dinner last night and I didn't eat. I only ate half my meal. And I said I wanted to get the rest to go, so I'd have it for lunch today. He was disappointed because normally he gets to eat whatever I don't eat. But his mother didn't eat any of her French fries. And the waitress came over and grabbed the plates of all of us that were done. And she goes, "You going to eat those?" And she goes, "No." So she grabbed the plate. And Tony goes, "You didn't eat any of your French fries?" He would have eaten them. I said, he would have eaten those. I know he would have because he eats mine. Alrighty, let's see. Let's go. That is it for Posh. That was my only sale on Posh. I've had some offers, but they've been really, really low offers on Posh. And, no. I've had some low offers on eBay too. Like I'm selling something for, I think it's on sale 40% off at like $16, and somebody offered me $5 and it's free shipping. Like, no, I can't do $5. It's like a pair of jeans. So it's going to cost $8 to ship it. No, bueno. All right, let's do Etsy. I have 2 Etsy orders and they're from 2 different stores. I sold these Italian notebooks, which these have been, these were a really fast seller at the beginning of the year. They've slowed down. Oh, I did have somebody ask me a question on them. If it had something written on the inside. But I don't see, they're like packaged. And I don't know how. I'm afraid if I undo it, I'm not going to get it back done. I'm trying to see if I can peek. I gotta move this part down. I don't want to undo it because I want to ship it with it. I think it might be too late. I don't think I have any more of these left. I think this is my last one. So whoever was asking that question, I guess it's too late. Oh, so I had one of my viewers who's in here asked me a question. Oh, it does say exercise book on the inside. Oh, that's what they had asked me. Now that I see that that's what it says. Exercise book for what? What would you, that's weird because it's just lined paper. And it does say exercise book on the inside in big letters, like where your title would be on the inside. It says exercise book. That's different. I have no idea what that is, but you can see it's made in Italy. So yeah, these have been a pretty good seller. I do have some larger ones I just picked up that are in a red and black. This is, this size, but the other ones are like larger. So it must have been, that one was on eBay that asked me the question, and the sale was on Etsy. So it wasn't the same person who bought them. Maybe later. I really got to go through my eBay messages. I have been so bad in replying to eBay messages lately. Like so bad. People have been asking me so many questions, but some of them are just weird questions that, like, I don't know. I'm not the manufacturer. I just need to at least say, I don't know. Check out or look up, I guess, on the manufacturer's website. I need to get like thank you stickers that I can use to close. Remember for a while I was doing those stickers on my Dymo. I need to go back to printing those because they're really good when I use tissue paper. They're nice that I can use a little thank you sticker that seals it. But now I'm just using clear old tape. Can we kindly all go hit the thumbs up button? That'd be pretty nice if y'all did that for me. Though somebody was telling me the other day that it doesn't mean anything. Maybe it was Tommy. It says it doesn't really mean anything. I don't know. I never know what really it works and what doesn't work. People are always asking for thumbs up and subscribe. And I think subscribers are good, but really watching is what's important. So can y'all stay and watch? That's the important thing. Okay, just putting this. Oh, and thank you, Holly. Sent me a link to Bubble Fast. I went and looked, but you know what? I know they say that their bubble wrap is superior to like probably what I get from Amazon. But holy moly, I can get 3 times the amount on Amazon than I can at Bubble Fast. So I ended up not ordering, but I did order from Amazon today. I ordered I got 700 feet for $29 on Amazon. And Bubble Fast was, well, I guess it was 300 feet for $42 for that one, for this one that I ended up clicking on. But yeah, it was too expensive. Too expensive for me. And I'm pretty happy with the bubble that I get now. It pops pretty easy, but I've never heard anybody complain. Nothing's ever gotten broken. So I think I'm okay. with sticking with the cheapo. Hey, see you later, Mama. Hope you have a fantastic day. And let me know if you're going to come over today or tomorrow, because I think you're going to come over and get some scrapbook paper. So this is $4.68. Must be going to the other coast. Yeah, Washington. Good old Washington. Good old West Coasters. You guys like to buy a lot from me. All right, Carolina. Sportsman. I don't know what you said. What language is that? It kind of looks like the Mohawk language I see here on the reservation. Because it looks very similar to what they say. All right, I just printed this twice. You know what? A stupid printer. Watch out, Seagull. I need to move you. Because I got to reset the printer. You know, I got to go through my process with this bad boy. Reset it. Come on, blue light. Got to wait for this blue light to go off. And then plug it back in. And then it will work mysteriously. I have no idea why it does that. But it does it all the time. As you know, those are on here. I think I'm just going to break down and buy that brother. Here we go. I got two of them printing because I didn't realize the first one had printed. I just didn't know that it was the printer's error. Hello, nice people. Oh, it's Japanese. Okay. Using Google Translate. All right. That's weird that the Japanese looks very similar to the Native American reservation that's close by. They, a lot of stuff is in Mohawk. I'm assuming it's Mohawk language because it's a Mohawk tribe. But yeah, it looks very similar. That's interesting that it would be very similar to Japanese. Okay. Mom's reminding me to call the doctor. All right. I'm not even going to open your message, Mom. So I think she left, but so I will remember to do that later. And let me sign out of this Etsy and go into my other one. I can't see the sign out over there. Log into the new one. What did I sell on this one? Oh, this one was Two Birds Home Decor. That's my other Etsy store. Might as well get that one out of the way. And that one was this dino. So, trinket trays are so popular. And I'm pretty sure there's somebody in this chat that's supposed to send me some photos of some of the stuff they bought this weekend for their new trinket tray or tier tray, or also known as, if anybody watches a YouTube channel called Sueme, Sueme, her name is Sue. She does a lot of vintage stuff. And she buys old vintage plates, like China plates and stuff. China, not made in China, but the, material called China. I think I'm saying that right. She does that, and she makes tier trays out of those. And she also has a video on how to do it, which is so cool. I really want to try it sometime. But she calls them tidbit trays. And she was showing a haul video this week, and on that was some plates that she bought to make some more tidbit trays. And I thought, isn't that funny, those tidbit trays? Well, we call them tier trays, or some people say tiered with ED at the end, tiered trays. So if you're ever going to sell something like that, you've got to put tier, tiered, trinket, and tidbit, are all the titles you got to put in there. And on Etsy, you get 20 keywords. And I was reading yesterday that somebody says what's important is to look at what the keywords or the trending words are, and what people are trending searching for. And if you're selling handmade items, that people specifically will search for handmade. So putting that into your SEO, your keyword thing is not a bad idea. And the other thing is woman owned. which I was surprised to see that that's a trending, that people are actually searching for women owned and whatever. I have watched Sue been a while. Yeah, I used to, I hate when I run over my bubble wrap, but at least I get to hear it when it starts to pop. That's when I know I'm doing it. Let me grab a box here. So I used to watch Sue quite a bit, and then I kind of stopped watching for a while because I've been trying to learn more about what I call breakables, like just vintage glassware and stuff. And she's a really good one to watch. Crazy Lamp Lady, the Niche Lady. I can't think of. Oh, there's a gentleman I watch, and of course Tim from Over the Years. What the heck is that guy? I don't remember his name or his channel name. But I like to watch them. But I hadn't watched Sue for a while because, and I don't know if it ever happens to my channel. I hope one of you guys tell me, because I just have my ads set to auto. So YouTube just automatically inserts an ad when they feel it's best placement. Well, for her channel for a while, it was every 3 minutes. So I was constantly feeling like I had to go and skip over the ads like all the time. And so I ended up, whoops, my TJ Maxx label from something else was in there. Don't want that person to think I bought this at TJ Maxx, because I didn't. I made it. So I stopped watching her for a while, and I said, your commercials are too often. Like, I'm having to skip all the time. And of course, when I mentioned it, I think it was a year ago, somebody said, well, just subscribe to YouTube and then you won't have to, we could pay for a subscription of YouTube and you get ads free. But I don't want to pay any more subscriptions. My gosh, I feel like I am subscribed out to stuff. Especially if you cut the cord, which I haven't cut the cord for cable, but if you've got YouTube and not YouTube, but Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus, and oh my gosh, there's so many now. There's Peacock and Discovery Plus. All right, let me just put a little note in here. I like to put notes when it's something I've made. Thanks for. That's why I need to get some of these. Like, not really. What I probably need to do is just sit down someday and write a whole bunch of them. But right now, oh, my arm is so sore. I know. I'm going to get that cortisone shot. I hope my doctor would do it. It was in Vermont, my Vermont doctor that gave me my last cortisone shot in this shoulder. And I'll tell you what a difference. Immediately, it was so much better. I've never had a problem since. I better knock on some wood. It's probably been 5 years or more. But now this shoulder, oh, it hurts from here up into my neck. And then it actually goes down my arm, but it's really sore, like right in here. And I know it's from sleeping. So this is what I wanted to ask you guys. When I woke up this morning, I said, I got to ask them, how do you sleep? If you sleep on your side, where do you put your arm? Do you keep your arm straight on your side? Do you put your arm under your pillow like this? I go like this, and I sleep with my arm straight out with my head in my armpit area. That is why my arm hurts. And that is why her arm ended up bothering me. And I knew that was why. But what do? Dummy here does it on this arm. And now this arm is bad. It hurts. I went to physical therapy for 2 months on this one. Didn't help one bit. And then the doctor said, maybe we should try a cortisone shot. I thought, let's give it a try. He said the cortisone shot would help with my physical therapy. I'd be able to exercise it more. Well, I didn't even have to go to physical therapy afterwards. That cortisone shot just took care of it. No more cost for physical therapy. All right. So thanks for shopping with our small business. Enjoy the dino. Tom Raw. There we go. Off it goes into the wild blue yonder. Flying high into the stars. guess it's Into the Sky. I said Into the Stars. That tells you I don't really know the song. Okay, 6. I do like to make up my own words for songs, so hey, it is what it is. My husband tells me all the time, stop singing if you don't know all the words. Like, no, I'm making up my own words. Because that's the way this cookie crumbles. One time I went through this period of time, hopefully it's not like offensive for me to even have done this, but I like listening to, you ever go, sometimes you go to craft fairs and there'll be people that have like just these instrumental music that you can buy. And, I live in an area that's got Native Americans, and some of their music, their chants and stuff, oh my gosh, they may have words to them, but I don't understand what they're saying, but I like them. So sometimes I'll get in the car. It's almost like a stress reliever for me. And I'll just like hum, but like do like this methodic chanting that has no like meaning of the words. They're just like sounds. And I find that extremely relaxing. I did that one time. Okay. Why are you not coming up as a 4x6 label? What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? Must be I have to set something up. Hold on. What do I got to do? What do I got to do? Format. Label printers. Ah, there we go. There. That's the secret. Oh, it didn't print it. I know. I just printed it on my brother, but I don't want to use that one. Maybe later. Print refund. All right. So I'm going to print it again. I don't want to use my label printer. No, not that one. That one. All right. Jennifer from Missouri. Thank you. Thank you for purchasing this. So I got a purchase from Elisa in Knoxville. And I know Elisa in Knoxville. That is from a Facebook group. And I was like, oh, I wonder if it's her that bought for me. But the last name is different. So I don't think it's her unless she goes by a different last name on Facebook. But I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch me here on YouTube. So if she found me, it was just actually by random. Since on like the Facebook groups, I don't usually share my store name or anything like that. So I'm a side sleeper and move my arm around, never straight up. I know. So I woke up this morning. So Sunday I cannot sleep on my back. But I'll wake up at like 3 or 4. And I'll be like, oh, I got to get on my back because I just can't find a side because both sides are achy in different spots. So I'll get on my back and I try and keep my arm straight so my shoulder is straight because it hurts so much. I can't do it. I can't do it. So this morning I got on my side and I tried to sleep with my arm straight, but our mattress is like, we got a hump and then it kind of goes down both sides where we sleep. It's only a 4-year-old mattress, and it has already worn so bad. But I got to check and see what the warranty is on it. But I sleep right on the edge of my bed. We have a California king bed, and I still sleep right on the edge. So there's not really room for me to put my arm. So I had to take the blanket and wrap it and tuck it under my arm to hold my arm in and hold me in place so I wouldn't fall out of bed. Yeah. I was like, this is too much work just for me to find a comfortable spot to sleep. So Kayla's channel was like that last video I watched. All right, so that's a homeschooling picker. I really like her personality. She's very, very good. If you guys are not watching homeschooler picker mom or something like that, Kayla, she is a good one. I just discovered her like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I've really enjoyed watching her. I think I've watched everything that she's been putting out. And I did so Cajun Reseller. I did not Cajun Roots Reseller, not Johnny, but Chris from Cajun Reseller. I hadn't watched his videos in a while. I used to watch them a lot, but then for some reason I hadn't seen them. And I did a binge watching of him yesterday. I was like commenting on all his videos. I was driving, so I had to keep like pulling over to comment. Now, maybe it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. Was it what? Must have been the day before. I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday. Whatever it was, I had to like stop doing whatever it was to comment because I was listening, but I don't remember going anywhere yesterday. Oh, I did. I went to go pick up donuts for my guest at Tim Hortons. Not a good idea to use arm as a pillow. I know, Claudia, that's what they say. I know that. And I have 2 pillows, but I don't know if it's because I'm overweight and I just find that's the best place to put my arm. I don't know. I'm just having a really hard time. I'm a toss and turn sleeper. I am horribly toss and turn all day long. I sleep on my side with both arms folded in front of my chest. Really? So, like, do you go like this and sleep on your side? Huh, maybe I should try that. If I sleep on my back, I snore like 25 chainsaws running at once. I wake myself up snoring when I fall asleep on my back. Like if I'm watching TV and I just happen to like close my eyes during a commercial, I wake myself up by snoring. Yeah. When I was working for the military, we used to put on these classes for people deploying and coming back for PTSD and stress relieving and all resilience, all stuff. And we brought in this sleep person, and they would do these classes where you would go in and we would have all the service members and their family, whoever was there, the spouses, and they would lay on the floor, and they had mats and all this other stuff. And it was all about, you didn't want to fall asleep. You just wanted to get into that relaxation. But sometimes you would get so relaxed, you would fall asleep. Well, before we brought her into our classes, we went, it was called iRest. And then REST. If anybody wants to Google it later. But we all of us employees that put on these events, we actually all tested it out to see what it was like before we started bringing her to our events. And I fell asleep, started snoring, woke myself up because I was like with all my employees, because I was one of the managers. So I did not want to be snoring in front of all my employees. But it was so hard. And the guy next to me from Idaho, he was one of my really, really good friends. He is a heavyset guy. Oh my gosh. He was snoring so loud that we had to keep waking him up because we couldn't hear the person instructing us what to do because his snoring was so loud. So yeah, when I'm on my back and I fall asleep, I snore. Yeah. It's really hard for me to fall asleep on my back. But yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Christy says, I love her and wish I had her energy. Yeah, the homeschooling picker. She is a firecracker. I really like her and her accent. And they're just like everything about her, how she does her videos. Like she's just really good. I really like her. I'm glad she's decided to jump into the YouTubery because I like that. Exactly like that, but you need a pillow tucked under your head. Well, yeah, I have 2 pillows tucked under my head. I have those like, they're not really, I don't know if they're considered memory foam. They're kind of like a different type of foam. Because I bought my husband some memory foams because he liked mine. And I thought I was buying him something similar. It's not the same. I love my pillows. Love my pillows. Sleeping on the back is an invitation to snoring. You're supposed to sleep on your back with a pillow under your legs. That is, if you talk to any chiropractor, that's what they'll tell you to do. Sleep on your back with pillows under your legs. I'm like, I can't get to sleep. All right, what I need to do is get some work done. Where am I at here? I think I can close that. Close that. Let's do, all right, we're jumping around because I'm just going to grab what's next in line. I sold this Disney Happy Planner. Let's see, I paid $13 for this, which is paying up. But I do know that these normally sell for like $25 brand new, but they've discontinued these. And this one sold for $32.99 on Amazon. And I paid $13. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. It's funny, I sold it and I was like, oh no. I searched eBay to take it down from eBay and I couldn't find it. And I was really nervous. So this morning when I came down, I was like, all right, I'm nervous. I got to see what's up with this thing. So it ends up being I just posted these like in the last couple weeks and I haven't listed it yet on eBay. I took pictures, but I haven't listed it yet because I'm behind on my listing because we had company and I've just been busy and I've been dealing with my shoulder when I'm right-handed. I've been dealing with carpal tunnel like stuff right here. Oh, it's so painful right here too. I know. I'm full of aches and pains. So I've been trying to cut back on how much listing I'm doing because my arm and my wrist have been bothering me, which I did a grocery pickup yesterday and I forgot to get a wrist guard thing. Somebody had mentioned I should try one of those. So, yeah. So I'm like, okay, I got to remember to say, I think I have 3 of these. So I need to make sure I only say I have 2 now because I just sold one. I always love when I see a sale and I think, oh my gosh, I think I oversold that. I don't remember if I have any more. Which I don't know why I doubt myself. Maybe because lately I have had some issues, but most of the time I don't have those issues. And then when I find the item, I'm so happy. Like the feeling you get is exciting. As soon as I found that, I was like, yes, I do have it. Yes. Not only that, but I got 3 of them. All right. This is going to El Paso, Texas. Let's stick with Amazon. So I sold another one of these. As you know, they are like slow movers, but I get, one every couple weeks or something. Where's my Scotty Pillar? Where's my Scotty Pillar? Hey, Christy, if you are around when I end this live, because I might get done sooner than I was planning on, if you want to jump on video with me, after that, we can get that done instead of doing 3 o'clock, if you're free. So I know I got a call with somebody else later today. Okay, so let's see what I got here for the sticky sticks. And remember, Tamara, not to pour your Goo Gone all over your table like you did last week. Because I'm going to have to take some googie off this. With this big wad that I had to use to try and sop up all of that Goo Gone. Remember, because this has got this little tiny hole in the top. But I opened the one that doesn't have a little tiny hole. I poured it all over. Sometimes not so brilliant. All right. Nice, quick, easy. That time around. Oh, by the way, on Friday, I sold some of this tasty, peppy seasoning mix that I got at Ollie's for $1.79. I had put this on Amazon, fulfilled by Amazon. I had not put it on eBay. And I went to package it, and I looked at the date, and it's been on Amazon for a few months now. I hadn't sold any. But I grabbed it, and I said, I better check the date before I mail it. It expired on May 16th. So I'm like, I had to cancel that order. Because I almost sent it to them for free and then just refunded them. But I thought, no. Because if they're like some people who are freaked out over something that's expired by a couple days, I didn't want to take that chance. So I just went ahead and canceled it. What I'll do is I'll put those up on eBay and I'll probably put them into, I think I have 9 of them. So I'll probably put them in like lots of 3 or something. Because somebody who really likes those and you can't find them anymore, they'll be happy to be able to buy 3 to have on hand for all through the summer. I'll probably end up keeping some of them, probably 3 of them for myself. I don't mind using expired seasoning. As long as it's been sealed, it's still good. The whole expiration thing most of the time is just a joke. Back in the day, our loved ones would can goods and they would hang on to them for years and years and years, and they were fine. And now they put expiration dates on a can of green beans. As long as the can is sealed and not damaged in any way, it'll be fine. I love these 4x4x4 boxes, but you know, on eBay, they won't let you print a label when you put in those measurements. They say it's too small. So I lie and say 6x4x4, which I don't know why they won't let you say it there. You can on Pirate Ship, and you can on Amazon. Yep, 5 ounces, everything's good. Because, you know, I sell these all the time. That pit in your stomach when you're looking for the item. I know. I sold a t-shirt today, which I got to remember to go onto Amazon and pull that. Not pull it off, but change the quantity because I got more than one. But I sold one on eBay. They're not very quick sellers, this t-shirt, so I cross-post on Amazon and Etsy. Amazon and eBay. Oh, and Poshmark. All right, there's that one. The weather, breaking news. Congo's Mount something Gongo volcano destroys hundreds of homes, at least 15 dead. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, that's scary. I think it'd be scary living right next to a volcano. You never know when they're going to erupt. That's too bad. Oh, okay. So we did Etsy. Oh, so I'm going to do a couple that are not, well, they're sales, but not like, I got to do it different. So who remembers these I sold last week? These dinosaur Kleenex. So I sold these last week, and the buyer received her order, and they sent me a message and said, hey, I was supposed to get 12 and you only sent me 6, which is really they were supposed to get. The listing ended up being for 2 of these, and I thought it was only because I took the picture like this, right? So they would see, hold on. No, I took the picture like this. So they would see this 3 and then these 3 of the critters. But when I listed it as a 12 pack. So you'd get these 6 and these 6, whatever. So when I looked at the picture, I was like, okay, yeah, I remember I did that. And I didn't realize that the listing was for 2 packs. So I shorted them by half their amount. So I need to go back and ship them 3 more. My boo-boo. I was thinking of throwing an extra pack in. Wonder how many I have left. Let me find them. Here they are. Jurassic Park. So, because they had ordered 3. So they should have gotten. So it says 12 Jurassic Park. Let me see. Am I doing this right? Let me make sure I'm going to send them the right amount and still not be short. So I sent them. Yeah. So I sent them 3 of these. And they should have gotten. Yes, they should have gotten 6. Just make it. I'm just. Oh my gosh. Why is my brain? All right. Let me grab play bag. So these went first class too. So at least I'm not out a huge amount of money. Although I wasn't making much to begin with these. I think I told you guys that I sold these. I bought them to. I think I got them to get ungated in Jurassic World, maybe. I can't remember, but they it was right at the time COVID hit, and then of course there were Kleenex, right? And paper products were hard to find. So Amazon kicked me off the listing, kicked me off from all of these types of things, and I couldn't sell them on Amazon anymore. So I'm like, all right, I'll throw them on eBay. But this is the first ones that sold on eBay. 7 ounces. All right, so let me see. I don't want to sell similar. Purchase shipping label. 7 ounces. 0. 385. Going all the way to California. What a boo-boo. Boo-boo I made. But you know, it shows that we're all human. Every now and then we make mistakes. Just make it better with your customer. Apologize. Get it right out, which she told me, I think it was on Saturday. And I said, all right, Monday, I'll ship your other ones out right away to you. I'm not going to do priority. I could have done priority, but I just feel like sometimes priority doesn't really get there faster than first class. And I can't, well, not unless you needed them for a birthday. I guess they would have been a good, like, if you're having a dinosaur themed birthday, they would have been good as a, like in your grab bag, or what do they call them? You know, one of those loot bags. All right, I'm going to send off Carlene's. I just saw Claudia's post on there, so her name was in my head. Carlene's order here. Let's get this packaged. Let me get rid of my garbage from my previous stuff. All right, let's see. So it's this right here for those that are tuning in a little late. I sold this. What I've been doing is putting the tissue inside just to make sure everything stays down. It doesn't come undone. These are all mostly like stick-on, so they should be okay. Just let me know, Carlene, if something ends up arriving not the way it should have looked. I've shipped a few and nobody has said anything yet, so I think they might be okay. I think how I'm packaging it is correct. All right, so then I'm going to bubble wrap it. So I stuck tissue inside to just fill the void of the space that's in there, and then I'm going to wrap it in bubble wrap to keep it from all that stuff inside moving around. And I just don't want anything to fall out. Can you believe it was 45 degrees this morning? Come on, Mother Nature. It was 82 on like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It was so hot. The humidity started getting higher. Like Thursday wasn't bad. It was hot, but it wasn't horrible. Friday, it was hot. The humidity started climbing. And then Saturday, the humidity was really there. Yesterday, it was only like 64 most of the day. And then last night, 45. So it was cool when I got up this morning. You think those would fit in my 7 boxes? What did I do with those? Where did I put those? I think I'll grab one of because those are 5x5s. Let me grab one of my new, I think they were 7x7 boxes I bought. There might be 6x6. I just gotta figure out what I did with the box of them. Right here. Didn't have to go very far. Which was even better. Oh, 6x6. I ordered a new size of box. I was ordering some big boxes from Staples, and I said, hey, let's try these 6x6s out. Because sometimes I have 8x6x4, but sometimes the 4 isn't high enough. But then my next one would be the 7x7x6, but that's priority, and I love that size box. So I thought, let's try this one, which would be very similar. All right, let's put you right in there. Oh, there you go. You look so good. And I can't show you what I'm going to wrap, just in case. Oh, see, you are there, Carlene. Okay, I have glue if it comes too loose. It will be fine. All right, yeah, I think it should be okay. But I would love feedback if you get it and you're like, oh no, it shifted, or something. Let me know. But I got something else I want to send you, but I can't show you. So don't look. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You can't see what I'm sending you. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I can't tell you. I want to send you something to thank you so much for being a patron of my store, from my eBay store, because you bought a t-shirt last week, and of of ordering this thing for my mom and I store. I really appreciate it. So I made something that I made it that I'm going to send you. It'll be a surprise. It'll go with your theme. Hopefully you can use it. Hopefully you're not like, thanks, Tamara. This is junk. What am I going to do with this? No, you should like it. You should love it. Okay. I gotta do it down here so you can't see it. I love being sneaky. I love being sneaky. You can't see what I'm giving you. All right. Now, I'm going to send you a card just because, why not? Did I just put a card in your t-shirt? Because I meant to. I think the other day I packaged something and I was like, forgot to stick a thank you card in it. I think I did send it. I think I remember filling it out. Thanks. I'm not going to tell you everything I say. Okay, got you. You even got a card. I should give you some extra cards. Hey, you want any extra cards? Do you send out do you resell, Carlene? Would you like some cards? Want me to throw in some? Let me see what my weight is at. Let me see if throwing in some cards are gonna pop me over. Oh no, I got room. Would you like a package of little cards that you can use to say thank you to your customers? If you'd use them, I would throw some in for you. Let me find some that aren't baby. Let's see. Oh, those are cute ones. Those little animals, little cars. What? These are not. Those would not be good. I resell, but don't send cards. What? Not to anybody? Not to just some like, oh, this person's special. They just ordered 6 items from me. I'm going to send you some cards anyhow. Just because I'm going to do it. You can use them for something else. You can attach them to a gift. But I'm going to send you. These are like, look at this design. They're like very generic. Well, look at that one's got deer on it. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, I got a few of them for you. I'll throw them in anyhow. Just make sure you read. One of them has writing on it. You don't want to, because they kind of look similar to the one I threw in. Actually, the one I threw in that I wrote on, it's got flowers on it. Okay. That is 10 ounces. Let me open up Pirate Ship and let me find what you bought. Last week. I can get your address. Although, is your address on your PayPal? Because I could probably grab it from that too. Oh, I was on a Facebook group and somebody says they do $10,000 a year or a month on eBay. I'm like, what are you selling to do $10,000 a month? Like I didn't even do $10,000 a month during Q4 on eBay. Like, that is amazing. I guess if you're selling things like iPhones or expensive things, but I wonder how much they actually make from that 10,000. Trying to find a t-shirt. Where's a t-shirt? Oh, here it is. Oh, there it is. Found your address. Copy full address to a clipboard. Oh my gosh, folks. I was on eBay and I went to edit. All right, so a little trick for y'all. I wanted to run some sales, but some of my prices were at a point where I was like, oh, I'm already like low. Like I've lowered some pricing and stuff, but I find when I run a sale that I sell more. So I went to do a bulk edit and I said, I'm just going to raise my prices on everything across the board and then run a sale for that same amount. So let's say I'm going to raise everything 20% and then I'm going to run a 20% off sale, or I'm going to run a 30%. So they're still going to be lower than the 20. I do that maybe once or twice a year. I'll do something like that. And so I went to edit in bulk edit all 1,700 plus items that I have in my eBay store. They took away that option to bulk edit everything at once. I had to do 200 items at a time. I was not a happy camper. Not happy at all. It's so time consuming. So if I was to go on vacation and I wanted to change my handling time, I would have to do each individual one edit to change, 200 at a time to change my handling time, because I don't use business practices. I tried, but oh my gosh, it took so much time to clean up everything because I had so many different types of options of shipping that no, I decided not to do it. All right, so this was a 6 by 6 by 6, and I took too long. It timed out. I got to reweigh it. 10 ounces. And if anybody watched my haul video this weekend, I had, so everything I bought, I showed you what I bought, and then I went to eBay and I looked it up so you could see the sold and what things are selling for. One of them I sorted by highest to lowest, and then I said, I'm going to sort from lowest to highest because I felt like it was probably going to be more in that category of the price. And it showed that there was something like, I'm just throwing out numbers, something like 1,700 items when I sorted from high to low. And then when I resorted from low to high, it dropped to like 1,200. So I'm like, where did those other 500 items go? How come they're not showing up when I'm sorting from low to high? They should be there. Good old eBay. And somebody else said there was something else. What else was it with eBay? Oh, they were sending offers to likers, and which I did this weekend, but their offer said that this item does not ship. And they're like, somebody sent me a screenshot and sent it back to me and said, I'd love to buy this from you, but you won't ship to me? And she's like, what? I don't say that. So another glitch on eBay. I'll tell you, eBay is so full of glitches. It is crazy right now. A longtime seller that I, kind of follow on Facebook, because she's in a lot of groups, and then in this one specific group that I'm in, which if anybody wants to be invited to, I think I mentioned this before, it's an eBay group where there's like executives in there. There's longtime sellers, new sellers. It's not, I don't know how many people are in that group. Maybe I'm thinking 100, but there might be more than that, but it seems like it's the same people who always talk. But it's nice because if you do have a major issue, that you can tag one of the admins. There's like Jordan Sweetman and Harry Temkin, like some of the big names that are at eBay are in that group. So it's kind of nice to know that you got their ear if you need it. I think lately people have been tagging them too much that it's going to become a point where they're not even going to be listening. It's kind of like, I don't know. If you're not happy with something, you don't need to tag them because you're not happy. Like, only tag them if, oh, my account got shut down, or something major. Then I would tag them, but I wouldn't tag them for just being unhappy with something. All right, there you goes your box, Carlene. So if you want to be invited to that group, please send me a message, yellowbrickroadreselling@gmail.com, and I would be happy to, I'll give you the link to it and just let them know that I recommended you. It's a really good group. It's got some good information. They post a lot of stuff sometimes that's not really reselling related. So I don't read it. Sometimes I don't read all of it. I'm picky with what I spend my time doing. All right, so let's go to eBay because I think that's all we have left is eBay. And I had one person send me an offer, so I got 3 offers in. They were all Happy Planner stuff. So I actually went and I checked, and it was all the same buyer, because that makes a difference if I'm going to accept an offer. Because if I know that I'm going to sell, all these items have free shipping. So if I know that I'm going to be able to combine them into one, then it makes a difference when I go ahead and accept their offer. So I did accept offers on these. I'll tell you each. I don't know how much I was charging for each of them, but I'll tell you. I can't even tell you what I sold them each for without going into more screens. But I sold this little tiny Happy Planner notebook, this little one, and then this larger one. So they're all notebooks. These 2 little ones were $1.74 a piece, and this one was $2.74. So I have, let's say that's even $2. 2, 4, 2, 4, 7. I had to pause and think, wait a minute, I was going to do 2, 4, 6, but this one was $3. So 7, let's just say 7, but it's less than 7, just because I like easy math, because I can't even handle easy math. So $7, I sold these with an offer at $32. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do that, because I'm pretty sure they're all still going to go first class, which is awesome. So Anissa says, yes, I noticed they're tagging them way too much in that group. Yeah, Anissa, I don't think you've been in that. I don't know how long you've been in that group. Maybe I just didn't notice it until I started to get to know you here on YouTube. I've been in that group for a couple years now. They just were not tagging them that often. And lately it just seems like constantly. But there's a lot of glitches. But I feel like tagging them because there's a glitch, unless it's a stop dead in the tracks, I can't do my business because of a glitch, then right. Otherwise, just send a message to eBay for Business on Facebook and let them know there's an issue and be done with it. I don't know. You can post on the group, but you don't need to tag them, because they got other staffers that are in the group that read the messages. I just think it's nice to know when you're in a group like that if you're going to join a group, that it's nice to know that before you post that there are eBay eyes watching, which they're not quiet about it. They're very upfront that they're in there, which you can use to your advantage sometime, just to know that, yeah, they're probably reading the posts. So if you want to give them feedback, but I just think it's obviously be constructive feedback. Just don't be just a bitch storm, because nobody wants just somebody who's going to bitch all the time. Wait a minute. I kind of do that. Maybe some people do, like people who bitch all the time. I feel like I complain all the time. I don't mean to, but I feel like sometimes I do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Do y'all feel like I complain all the time? I feel like sometimes I do. Especially with my aches and pains lately. I feel like I've been complaining all the time about those. All right, so I got to take all these price stickers off, and I've got to take all the stickiness off from the residue that's left behind. I use my little, for those who are new to eBay and stuff, I use this, they're called a Scotty Peeler. It helps pull off so you don't have to use your fingernails. So my fingernails are just so weak lately. I've even been taking my biotin and they're still weak. And then I use Goo Gone to remove the goo that needs to be gone. So it's got another sticker down here. So these were $10.99 originally, and it's $10.99 back there. So let me see. So if that's 11 and 14, it doesn't make 32, does it? It means I'm gonna have to take that sticker off too. Shoot. Now I got multiple stickers. So then I got this front sticker, and then on the back I gotta cut that out. Cut that out. Who used to say that? Wasn't that on was his name Joey on, what was the TV show? Full House? Was that the show with the Olsen twins? Was it Olsen? Nelson? Olsen? The girls with John Stamos. I think it was Joey. I think that was his name. He used to always say that. Cut it out. Or cut that out. And he would do like scissors. It's been a long time since I've seen that. And they try and make a comeback show of that. Wasn't it on Netflix or something? I never saw it because I don't have Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I used to have it, but man, they kept raising their prices, and I find I wasn't watching enough on it. I think last time I had Netflix was when the first season of Orange is the New Black. I haven't watched it since then. But I have been watching A Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. All right, it is Full House. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's Joey that was doing that. I used to like watching that show way back when. I wonder how old I was. All right, so these are a pain when you got to take this price off. So these were at Hobby Lobby, and somebody asked me about Hobby Lobby yesterday. They said, "Is Hobby Lobby close to you?" I think it was you, Jeanette. I'm like, yeah. I said yes because I go to Hobby Lobby like every other week, and I'm like, yeah, it's close. And then I thought, wait a minute, it's not close. It's like I said 3 hours, but it's actually like two and a half. Depends on if it's summer driving or winter driving, how much traffic. I got to go from here. I got to go to either Watertown or Plattsburgh. So when I do my day trips, which takes me a whole day to do that shopping trip, which I told my mom, I said, see what's on sale at Hobby Lobby or Michael's this week. Maybe we'll make another trip. All right. So I was starting to tell you guys. So you got to pull these protective things off in order to get to this back here to do that price. But then I put it back on because if you are a Happy Planner purchaser, you know that these things come on their stuff when they're new. So I pull it off, put it back on. But they're easy enough. You just got to pull them off from the discs on the back, slide it off, and then slide it back on. It just takes a few more minutes to do all this. You don't want to send something that has a sticker on it that shows it's a lot less than what you are selling it for. Unless it's a vintage item or something like that, then I'll leave. If I have bought something in 1980 and I'm reselling it and it has a sticker price, I'll leave it. Obviously, they know it's not the same price, but this is just from last year, which they should know. It's probably going to be different, or go to Hobby Lobby and buy it. They can't probably find this design at Hobby Lobby anymore because these were discontinued. They came out with new ones. People have been saying the quality of Happy Planner is going downhill. The original owners sold the company a couple of years ago to pretty much like investors that just took over. And she retired. Her name was Rachel, and the quality of stuff has gone down. Like if you have to be careful what pens you use now because they go through the papers and they're just not as nice as they used to be. All right. So I'm pretty sure these are going to be less than £1. Let's just double check before I bag it all. What the heck? Oh, I've never seen that before. Hold on. Oh, this bubble wrap, I keep it too close to my chair and I keep running it over. All right, move, bubble wrap. Stay over there. Stop making me pop the bubbles. And this time it got stuck in the tire or the wheel. What's the difference? What's the difference between a tire and a wheel? Why is it when you buy like hubcaps, they're called wheels? Because to me, a wheel is like a tire. I never could get that. So I am going to bubble wrap these because I've told you guys before that these little plastic discs, they can break pretty easy. So usually anything that has those, I will bubble wrap. Wentworth was a great women prison series. I liked it way back. I don't think I ever watched that. What channel was that? Was that on Netflix? Because I don't have Netflix. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt is here. I haven't had Netflix since it was DVDs via the mail. That was a long time ago. I used it then too. DVDs, Netflix when it was that, before they went to streaming. Was using my sister's account for a while. Her husband, I think he kind of blocked me from it. He changed his password. You know, Netflix came out and said they didn't care if people shared their passwords. Don't think. I was just looking to see. I think my father-in-law is supposed to bring my eBay box down of my eBay shipping supplies. I bought some of these, but that are bigger. But I don't have them down here yet. So I'm not going to be able to use that because it's not going to fit. Let me try one of these. It won't fit in my normal bubble mailers because they're a little too long. You can buy a wheel without the tire and vice versa. I know, but I don't understand. Like, so is a tire only rubber? And if, let's say you had something that was, let's say you're on a, like the Amish buggies, the Amish wagons that they have with their horses. Those are wheels, right? They're not tires because there is a tire only rubber. Because they use like steel wheels, which people around here have been complaining lately because they're just doing damage to our roads. And they don't have to pay any fees to ride their horse and buggies on our roads, but they create so much damage to our roads. The tire is the rubber around the wheel. Okay, so tire is only rubber. Because my husband was getting new tires for his Jeep and we had to get some new. I said, oh, we got to get some new rims. He goes, they're called wheels. Uh-oh. 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 What's going on? Am I still on here? Okay, my screen. You guys still see me? My screen just flashed. It just disconnected me to my... That was weird. Why is that not connected? It just disconnected me from my second monitor. Okay, so you can still see me. I thought my computer was doing updates and was like restarting. That freaked me out. I was like, don't restart in the middle of me going live. Like, what? All right. Thank you. I'm glad you all can still see me. Thank you, Anissa, for the message. So, okay. Woo. I was a little worried. I just realized I don't have my sound on my phone. So if I get a cha-ching, you won't even know. I see I got somebody asking questions. I was thinking about doing a series on here, which is Q&A, which is me just reading all the questions I get on YouTube because I get so many questions. And some of you all might enjoy reading what other people are asking because you might have the same question too, or you didn't know you had the question until you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, I wonder about that. All right, so this is 15.5. 15.5. Ooh, I don't know. I just wrapped this, but you know, I'm feeling these discs. Even though it's got bubble on it, how come I can feel them so much? I'm debating on if I was to wrap this again, though, put more bubble on it, it definitely is going to bump it to first class. Where is this going? Oh, that's right. This is the Lisa from Knoxville that I thought I knew. Right, I wonder if you do points on here on eBay. I'm just debating on if I should take a chance. I don't think I can feel them. You know why? Because normally I'm putting the bigger ones in a bubble mailer after this. The ones on the bottom I feel are okay, though. It's just these right here, the small ones. I'm going to take a chance. I'll take a chance. If they arrive broken, I'll just refund her. Or send her new ones, because I got more than one. I think I'm going to put it on, I'll put the label so it always goes up on this side, which is not the issue. The issue is this. Because if it's up, that's when another box is going to be put on top of it. Where I think it would be better if the box was put on this side. All the thinking process that I go through. All right, I'm sending it off. We'll see. I mean, it has bubble wrap around it, 2 layers of it. But I don't know why I can feel it. All right. So I sold these colorful boxes. I got an offer on these and I countered. They were already on sale and I was a little worried that I could possibly lose the sale if I countered, but I was like, no, I'm going to have to counter because what they were asking for was just way too low for me. So these normally go for $19. I ended up selling this one for $16. So I kind of feel like, $3 discount when you're talking about something that doesn't sell for a lot to begin with. I felt like it was good. So I probably paid like $5 for it and sold it for $16. So by the time, and it's free shipping. So by the time you have shipping and fees and stuff, I'm still only making like $4 or $5 on these, maybe $4. So just going below that wasn't possible. I think that's a problem. Sometimes I price my things at the price I feel like they should really sell at. So there's not a lot of wiggle room for offers or for even sometimes running the sale. That's why I did that little thing and raised my prices a little bit and then put it on sale. So I don't know. I always don't know what's the best way to sell. Is it best to start high and leave room for offers? But there are people who don't like to negotiate and don't want to do the offer. Like I very rarely send an offer to somebody. Almost never, honestly. I can't remember any time ever sending an offer. I just go and find the best price and buy it. Especially if I'm sorting by price plus shipping. And if your item is too high, I'm not even going to look at it to send an offer. So if somebody's priced below you and is selling the same thing, I'm going to buy that item. So that's kind of the mentality I think of when I'm listing stuff. All right, 7 ounces. So I don't want to raise it up, but good morning, Myra. How are you? Just doing a flyby. Hopefully you're still flying by and you haven't exited the airspace yet. Sometimes there's such a delay when I see messages and finally reply to them. Finally recognize them here on the show. Okay, here we go with this one. This one's going to Christine in Massachusetts. Massachusetts. All right, let me fix this is getting long. It's starting to like roll back out onto itself because there's not enough room behind it. I sold a Georgia Bulldogs t-shirt. This is what I need to take down from Amazon. So let's see. Just entertain me here for a second while I go to Amazon and pull this down so I don't sell it there too. Inventory. Manage inventory. Georgia. Bottom of my foot is itchy. Where's that mat? I was going to come into money. Doesn't it mean like if your palm itches, that means you're going to come into money? Oh, I don't have anything with Georgia Bulldogs. Nothing in stock? Do I not have these listed? What? What is up with that? I do. I must have these. That is interesting. I have all of these listed on Amazon. Hold on. Let me scan it by this barcode. Yeah, here it is. I hate that with Amazon. It's because it's like a multi-variant listing. So the title doesn't have Georgia or Bulldogs in it. It's listed under Champion Adult Men NCAA Champ Short Sleeve. That's the title of the item. So, okay. It says I have 6 in stock. I don't think I have 6. Let's see what I say on eBay. I got 4 left. That means I sold one and never took it down. So let me say 4. Okay. That's weird. That is weird. Amazon, people, the way they list things. Somebody sent me a message yesterday asking, oh, do you think I should buy this? And so if you're looking on Amazon and you're thinking about buying something, and it's funny because I got it twice. Christy asked me, and who was the other one that asked me? Was it you, Jeanette, maybe? Had asked me about something, and it didn't have a good rank, or it had no rank at all, but it had only been listed for like 2 days or a week or something. I'm like, just keep an eye on it. So I'll kind of add those to a list, and I'll say, okay, if I know I can buy this item at Walmart for $7 and it's listed for $28 on Amazon, and it just got listed and there's no rank or anything, I'll just kind of keep an eye on that. Sometimes I have like a bookmark, and so I'll just click on that. The other thing with Amazon is if you go to the Amazon website, you can create like a wish list, and you can put that as like ones to watch, add it to your wish list. So you can go back there and check it every once a week, every other day, or whatever, just to kind of see, is the item, like, is it all of a sudden starting to sell and there's a rank? Because anytime something is first listed, the rank's going to be 0. But all of a sudden, if 100 of them sell in a week, you're like, holy crap, I should go in and start clearing the shelves of those. So I'll put them on a list to kind of keep a track of and see, because, or sometimes I'll find something and it's not even listed on Amazon, and I have a picture on my phone, and you can create folders on the iPhone. You can create folders, and I'll have I have a folder called ones to watch. So if I see it at like let's say it's a back to school item, right? Because that's coming up next. That's probably the next holiday is back to school. Well, there's 4th of July and Memorial Day, but where people go buy. I don't know if people buy a lot of stuff for 4th of July. Like they buy food to eat, barbecue stuff, but eat. So I'll put stuff on. So let's say it's a new backpack. Right? So I don't even know what's popular right now. But Pokemon's still popular. So let's say it's a Pokemon backpack that just hit the store shelves, but it's not on Amazon yet. I'll just kind of keep an eye on it, because sometimes a week from today, somebody will have bought that and created a listing. Of course, you can always create them too. But if that is not, I already forgot how much this was. 8 ounces. So you can kind of keep that and check it. Hi.
You done with your mail?
No, I'm still packing, and I'm live on YouTube.
I know.
Okay.
I watched it.
That's right. There's a guy who called me a wimp because I wanted a 12-inch needle stuck into my shoulder.
Dad and I are taking off with your car.
Okay. Are you going to be back in time to go to the post office for me?
I just want to know if I need to take anything.
Okay. He was going to bring that eBay box down. I don't think he did, though, did he?
No, it's still in the garage. I used it as a table. You just fixed my G.
Okay. Thank you. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So I'll just kind of make a folder, keep a track of those items, because you never know when all of a sudden they're going to be listed. And, at one point, somebody started a listing on Amazon. And at one point, all of a sudden, it started selling, and it becomes a hot seller. So keep an eye on those. You never know. Oh, I was so happy with this sale today. I was so happy. Let me find it. Here we go. Because they didn't buy just one of these. They bought 2 of them. These are things I've had on since like November. And they finally sold. So they are weekly desk pads. They're not dated. Every time I notice when I talk over there, you guys don't hear me as well. I noticed that when I did my pre-recorded video the other day. So they are not dated. Look at that white thing. It's almost, that's weird. That light. It looks like it's a ghost or something. It's here at my desk visiting me. So these sold, and they bought 2 of them, which I was excited for. I paid $3.99 a piece for them, so $8, and I sold the 2 of them for $35. So that's pretty good. I have been running. Actually, these are not dated. Anything dated 2021, I've been running a sale on. because, me with my planners and stuff, calendars, all that 2022 is already coming out because most of them are like 18-month planners are starting to come out, and they cover all of the rest of this year and all of next year. I got the stickers on the back. I got to pull off the price. Hope it doesn't rip the plastic. I feel like shopping. I feel like I haven't shopped forever. I think I might go shopping tomorrow. Do some sourcing. The electronics have been on sale at Walmart. I found some 2 weeks ago and got some really good deals at one Walmart. The other Walmarts in my area have not discounted them as much as that one Walmart did. So I'm hoping tomorrow, if I head out, maybe I can find where they have been discounted some more. I don't know what day of the week Walmart discounts items. Does anybody know what day of the week? So when I went on a Tuesday 2 weeks ago, I know that specific Walmart, she said they had just discounted them that morning. And I was there at like 9 in the morning. I think I've said this a number of times. I have really enjoyed shipping every other day. I used to ship every single day. And I have really enjoyed shipping every other day instead. No caller ID. I'm not answering you. It's just nice being able to get up and know that I can just go spend the whole day doing something else in my business. So it might be, getting up at 7 in the morning and hitting the road for my 2-hour drive to hit stores at 9 o'clock. So, all right. So another question that was asked of me this morning was, when you send a best offer to somebody, or somebody sends you a best offer, can somebody still come and buy your item? And the answer is hell yes, they can. And it's so funny, as I sent out best offers, so offers to offers to likers this weekend, and maybe Saturday morning, I think Saturday. And I got an offer yesterday on one of the items, which I'll package next, for so much more than what my offer was to my likers or watchers or whatever they're called. So anytime, this is why I've been told, and I think it's true because I've seen it, is anytime you have movement on an item. So if somebody sends you an offer, and if you're questioning, which I have an offer right now on an item, and I'm debating on whether to accept it, so I'll hang on to it. If I'm not sure what I want to do, or even if I know I want to decline it right away, sometimes I won't decline it right away. I'll wait like 12 to 24 hours. I know maybe it's not the best customer service, but having that watcher and that offer come through, it triggers something in eBay's algorithm, which I truly believe, and I've heard it and I've seen it, that boosts your item, because it kind of tells eBay that, hey, there's interest in this item. We need to move it up in the search. So it's under that most relevant. It becomes higher in the most relevant. So I sent offers to people on this item, and it sold to somebody else who sent me an offer at a higher rate than what I had sent everybody else an offer on. So that's pretty cool. So I'll do that often. I'll just kind of wait to see if maybe another offer comes in. And there's times when I'll get an offer, like I could have something sitting there for 2 years. I'll get an offer on it, and next thing I know, it sells for full price to somebody else. And I'm like, what the heck? Nobody has bought it for 2 years, and now all of a sudden 2 people wanted it. A lot of times you'll find, even sometimes I'll get people will send me an offer, and then they'll end up buying it full price because they're afraid they're not gonna get it right away. So sometimes even if you have where somebody sends you an offer, that person, if you wait 12 hours, within an hour they might be like, I'm so afraid I'm not going to get this item. I'm going to go and buy it right now, right? Because their offer might only be $2 cheaper. It's not worth $2 to take the chance of losing out on something. Which is what I'm telling my father-in-law right now. There's a house in our neighborhood we don't have a neighborhood, but in our very small town that has one blinking light, doesn't even have mail that's delivered to your house. You have to go to the post office. But they looked at this house, and it's not on the market. It's family. Somebody that one of our friends' grandmothers owned it. Now she passed away, and his uncle owns it or whatever. But the house it's a double wide mobile home. And that was a hesitant to them, to move into a mobile home, but they're looking for their retirement home. They don't want to have a lot of money. One floor living. It's honestly, it's perfect. It's 2 miles from us. It's quick and easy to get there. Right now they're 3 hours from us. So when they were over yesterday, we went and looked at it again. And he says to me this morning, well, I think I'm going to talk to him, and I'm probably going to, tell him, yeah, I'll pay his asking price, but I want him to pay closing cost. And I thought, man, his asking price is a good price. I would just pay his asking price and not negotiate. I'm afraid if he starts negotiating, he could lose it altogether, because if the guy is smart, he may say, because he's asking $75,000 for this house. And the prices of houses have gone up around here, like everywhere in the country. Houses go on the market and they're sold within 24 hours. If he was to actually put a sign out front or put it on the market, it would be gone in an instant. There's no doubt in my mind. This house is I think it's in really good condition. Very, very minor cosmetic stuff. They just put down all new flooring. It's got a new roof. It needs a front porch. Right now it has nothing. I don't even know if it has steps. I think the front door goes to nothing. They must have not have ever used it. So it needs a front porch. And I think she's been dead for a year, so just the outside needs some landscaping done. But I'm like, oh, sometimes you negotiate too much and try and save a penny, and you could end up losing it, or it ends up in the long run costing you more, because if this guy was smart, he would say, hey, housing just went up quite a bit around here, around everywhere. He lives in Arizona. And he could say, I'm going to charge $100,000 now for it. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch my YouTube channel to know he should raise his price. I'm gotta grab a flat rate envelope. So these ended up weighing over a pound, the two of them together. So I'm going to put them into a flat rate envelope. It is the cheapest priority mail option. And let's see where this is going. Sometimes regular priority is cheaper than the padded. If it's staying in, it's going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hey, my friend Michelle's from Albuquerque. She's not in here. She hasn't been catching us lately, or she's lurking and listening like Tio was doing. Good morning, Tio. Hope you had a good weekend. I actually asked you guys about your weekend, and I don't think anybody said how their weekend was. So Lisa's never sent offers. Anissa never sends offers. So you've never sent any offers to somebody to buy it. I don't like it. I have sent offers in the past. Not much luck. A lot of times I add offer to my items, but I don't really want offers. But I know it helps you in the search if you offer offers. Circling and plotting my course. Unfortunately, I might dive into the pile of paperwork. I know. I started doing my April numbers, and I still haven't finished it. I really got to go back. I was showing my sister, maybe future sister-in-law. I don't think they're ever going to get married, but my brother-in-law's girlfriend, my planner, because I sat down on Saturday morning. I woke up waiting for my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, and his girlfriend to show up, but my father-in-law came on Friday. So I was just sitting waiting for everybody to wake up, and I said, I'm going to work on my planner. It was like 6 a.m. And I did my planner for this week, and then I said, oh, what the heck? I got company coming for all next weekend, for Memorial Day weekend. My daughter and her boyfriend are coming. And I said, I might as well do 2 weeks in a row. So I did both weeks. So I was showing her that I plan and use planners and stuff. And I said, yeah, like in this month, I do my totals for reselling. I put it on this page. I never did it all year long. I thought for sure I'd put it in on that final page. I never did it. I've never gone back and put those numbers in. I need to do that. That is crazy. I was shocked that I've never done that. All right, I think eBay makes me put in a weight. 1.7. So I got to go back and do that. I think it's good. So one of the things I've been really good at is on my monthly layout page, I put, hey, good morning, Beth. On my monthly warm-up page, my monthly layout page, I put like Walmart had started clearancing their electronics, right? So I said beginning of May or whatever it was. And then I've gone to 2 community-wide sales already this month. So I put them in. So next year I know, oh, don't forget Morley has their on the 3rd weekend of May, and Bombay has it on the 2nd weekend or whatever. So I can pay attention next year, know, and plan ahead of time when those community sales are. Because I had so much fun at the community sales in Morley, which is a very, very far out country town, nowhere to go to the restroom. There's no they don't even have like a convenience store or anything in this town. You have to travel like 20 minutes back into the town of Canton pretty much to hit a place like that. So, but there was garage sale after garage sale after garage sale. I got some good things. I can't wait to take pictures and list them. Alrighty, let's see. Priority mail flat rate, $7.18. Wow, I feel like that's cheap. $7.18. I don't ship priority mail envelopes very often, but that's pretty good versus $7.74, I think, for a padded. Sometimes I think I'd throw things in a padded one just for convenience, but I gotta look at using these envelopes more often. And I gotta make sure that I don't ever grab the legal size because they're more expensive than the regular size. All right, that's going to Albuquerque. All right, I gotta take a drink. So TL says that Walmart price drops on Wednesdays. Really? Okay, well that story was on a Tuesday, but normally it's on a Wednesday. So when I go shopping on Tuesdays, that's probably not the best day to source then. Wednesdays are probably the best day. I think watchers will get an email when there's an offer on the item, says John. I wonder. I know that they get an email when you send them an offer. So if I run a sale, and this is what I made sure I did. So if I run a sale, they don't get notified that you're running a sale. But if I run an offer, if I do an offer, so let's say I'm going to run a 20% off sale. But if I was to send somebody a 20% off offer, they're going to get notified. So you're better off to send your offer, which is what I did. I sent my offers and then I ran a sale. So John does say that all of my listings have best offer, but most buyers don't use it. I do when buying unless I need it ASAP. I've noticed that sometimes I don't think I've ever sent an offer like I said before, but sometimes I'll be like, oh, I should see if they accept offers. But most of the time, I don't even see an offer button to even send an offer. Sometimes I do see it, but I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to buy it. I don't want to ever lowball something. And if something's already priced in a good price range, then I'll just buy it. All right, so I was saying how I sent out offers and then I got an offer. And the offer was higher than my offers. So I'm assuming this person wasn't a watcher. They just somehow must have searched for it and it was up in the rank because of the offers I sent. I got this guy. I think I sent an offer for, I think I sent them maybe for $15 or $16 and I received an offer for $20. $20. It was more than my offer I sent. Now, I do have 7 of these still available, so I had 8 of them at the time. So anybody who I sent an offer to can still accept that offer and buy it if they want, but they haven't. Let's see. I wonder if I could. Should I put him on a poly or should I box him? You think somebody is buying him as a collectible with the box? But look, my box does have a little sticker residue. Let me see if I mention that sticker residue. Because if somebody's paying $20, yeah, I do say box has some slight damage to the front from a price sticker. So I did put that. Hey, good morning, Philly Flipper. Philly Flipper. Philly Flipper in the house. So for those of you who are looking for people to follow, there are some great people in my chat right now that have channels you should follow. Reseller Robo. I've seen you've been putting out. I got notified the other day. I'm like, I really need to go watch some of Beth's videos. I feel like I'm so far behind in watching your videos. I mentioned that I said that I was been watching Cajun Reseller. Man, that guy is a king of plush. I knew he was, but watching his videos, I was like, man, I really need to look at the plush more often at garage sales. Some of his plush was bringing some good money. All right, 4 ounces. I don't even know what size these are. These envelopes. Don't matter. It's first class. Don't matter. All right, $3. He is going local to New York. Oh, that's nice. I just got pre-approved for, I don't know, credit card maybe? Pre-approved you for up to 2004 line of credit starting at just 4.9. I don't even know. I got a voicemail. I wanted to see who it was. Bunch of crapola. That's what it is. Bunch of crapola. Although I do have a link down below. I'm not one to like tell people to get credit cards or whatever, but I did get a new credit card, the Quicksilver. It's cash back. I pay my credit card bill every single month. Every single month. I don't ever pay interest. I pay it off every single month. Actually, twice a month. Every 2 weeks, every time Amazon pays, I go and pay my credit card bill off. But what I was doing was, what I do is I use a cash back. I've been using my Carnival. I have a Carnival rewards for cruising. I'm up to like a $3,000 cruise right now. And so in January, I said, I need to get a different credit card. We don't need to create any more points for Carnival because once cruising starts up again, we already have enough for a free cruise for my husband and I. So I was looking for one that had a good cash back. I'm pretty sure this one is 2% cash back, but it's on everything you purchase. So there's other ones out there that you have to choose. I think like Capital One or something has one where you have to choose a category. So like you can say, oh, this month I want 2% back off on all gasoline I buy, or 2% off from all restaurants or something like that. Now, I want everything off, all of it. So I did do this Quicksilver, which reminds me of those commercials. And I've been really happy with it so far. Plus, it's got the chip device, so I don't even have to stick it into the machine. You just tap it and go. I did notice that. So in my paperwork, there was something where if you refer somebody, you got something. I don't even remember what it is. It's in the description of the video. I ended up adding it. So if you were looking for a cashback card, because think about it. If you're buying something, every single time you buy it, you can save 2%. So you always get 2% off in addition to whatever else you might be saving if you're using coupons or whatever. But so I do that, and I do a lot of buying. So, if I'm spending $10,000 a month on stuff, especially if you're an Amazon seller, because you're doing retail arbitrage, then I get 2% back of that. So it's pretty good. So that link's down below. It does help me somehow. I don't even remember what I get for it. No idea. I don't even remember what you get for it, but if you're interested, check it out. Hey, good morning, Michelle. 4 going out today and 4 tomorrow. Hey, did you hear me shout out a little while ago? I wondered if maybe you were lurking because I just am shipping something to Albuquerque. So it made me think of you. Made me think of you. It wasn't your name on the... Wait a minute. I did send something to her, Michelle. No, that was a Vicky. I sent something to a Michelle earlier, but it was a Michelle with one L. It was the French name of Michelle. Right, so next I got a Weight Watcher, the Best of Weight Watchers magazine. I don't know. I think this may have been from my own stock. Maybe not. I don't get rid of cookbooks very easily. But I have probably every Weight Watcher cookbook that has been made in the last 20 years because I've been on Weight Watchers a bazillion, gazillion, mazillion times. And I love cookbooks. I think I've said that a bazillion times, gazillion times, mazillion times on here. But you do not need to be on Weight Watchers to make some cumin-scented oven fries or some eggplant and peppers with roasted chilies. You don't have to be on these diets to use the recipes and eat carrot cake. Make it in a healthier fashion or some crispy barbecued sweet potatoes. I've had these before. They're Southwestern Sloppy Joes. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. It doesn't hurt you to eat healthy. And most of the time, Weight Watchers is more of a balance. That's her whole thing is more balance. But all right, so I sold that. I love cookbooks. I think I told you guys I bought those 2 old cookbooks at a garage sale. Was it in my? I think I put it in my haul video, and I'm really looking forward and going through the cookbooks. Do I have them here near me? No. Watch my haul video. I am excited to look through them. They ended up being floppers for reselling, but I'm going to use them myself because they were only 50 cents. And I love cookbooks. Okay. This is heavy. I probably should have... Oh, this can go book rate. I was going to say I should have put it in a flat rate envelope, but it can go media mail. So I sold this for $10.88. It weighs 1 pound, 4 ounces. I don't even know. I don't know if it's got to have been something from a garage sale or something. I don't know. Don't know where I got it. What did I say it was? 1.4? Gosh, Tamara, you have to reweigh things so many times. I think my father's hereditary Alzheimer's is starting to kick in at times. Media mail, $3.45. It's going to Orlando. So Terry in Orlando, good luck if you are trying to lose weight. If not, enjoy these recipes because there are some good ones in here. I was at an estate sale recently, lots of cookbooks. What? Holly! Love cookbooks. Some of them can bring some good money. I need to do a scavenger hunt on cookbooks so people can learn. Like, definitely if you find, like, first editions of, like, Betty Crocker, those are good. I like to buy... Ooh, a buyer has paid. Hey, thank you for paying. I can package up. So I like to buy ones that just kind of pique my interest. And like the ones I bought this weekend, I thought maybe they would bring some money, but yeah, they didn't bring anything. Although, did you see, I did pick up 2 books on beekeeping, and they both are profitable. I was thinking I'd have to pair them up to sell them to make some good money, but both of them were worth, like, one was 20 and the other one was, I think, 25 or 30 bucks, something like that. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch my video to write down what I should list things at, so I don't have to take the time to relook everything up. I should have thought of that while I was doing my video. All right, sticker book, happy planner, wellness stickers. Again, I probably paid $5 for this because, you know, I don't have a price on here, and I think it was in that haul where everything was $4.99, all their sticker books. And I sold this one for $17.89 with free shipping. Although, yeah, they paid $19, but they must have a high tax rate. So, yeah, it's free shipping. Oh, it's going to Colorado Springs. Hey, I had a friend that lived in Colorado Springs. I don't know where he lives. He lives in Colorado now, but north. My husband and I were watching videos last night on the trails that we want to do in Colorado again. I pretty much told him I don't want to do Black Bear Pass. I'm too afraid. I am a pansy. I am a wimp when he called me a wimp earlier. Yes, I am a wimp. I don't want to die. I would prefer to live. I'd prefer not to have an anxiety attack with a heart attack. 7. Go to YouTube, put in Black Bear Pass, and watch the videos. You know what I'm talking about. It's in Colorado, and it's scary. It's open 2 months out of the year. And last year, there was a Jeep that fell off the side of the mountain. People have died on that. There was a rain, and then it turned into a hailstorm. Became massive flooding. All that water coming down the mountain wiped out some of the roads. People were stranded. Oh my God. Who wants to do that? That does not sound like fun. All right. What do I got left? Oh, I have this shirt. Okay. So I took a best offer of $15. I have had this listed for like 3 years, which shocks me. 3 years. I think I was only off asking like $18, which is not a lot. But look. Cleveland Browns. And it's like, I don't know, that material that catches my dry skin on my hands. Whatever that material is called. It's a nice shirt. If you are a Cleveland Browns fan, you would want this shirt. Maybe there just is not enough Cleveland Brown fans, but you know what? They're getting better. For the last 2 years, they've gotten better every year. I thought for sure as they started to get better a couple of years ago, it was going to sell, but no, it did not sell until now. And it's going to somebody in California. Someone in California is a Cleveland Browns fan. Somebody in Yorba Linda, California. Oh, got an itch. Excuse me, ladies and gents, while I scratch myself. All right. First class. 2 tickets to... Why did I say first class and it made me think of that song by Eddie Money, 2 tickets to paradise. I don't know. 9 ounces. I need to type in the weight before I remove the item. Because I always forget. I have sold a couple of men's cookbooks. Really? What would be a men's cookbook? Like they have... I did see a wild game cookbook this weekend, but I didn't pick it up because I feel like those haven't done so well. I did destash some of my cookbooks when we moved over here. I used to have, so I have this cabinet in my dining room it's cookbooks. It's got too many cookbooks right now because I got my cookbooks and then I have some laying on the top and then I have cookbooks and then laying on the top. It looks very disorganized. I really need to probably pare it down. But surprisingly, I don't know. I use them. I love them. I'm having a hard time getting rid of them. But I did get rid of quite a few of them at one point. I went through because in my house in Vermont, my kitchen cabinets, there was, I had space between the top of the cabinets and the ceiling. And so I put like decorative things up there. But I had, like these wooden crates and I put it on its side and I would put older cookbooks in it for decoration. Well, in my new house here, I don't really have a space to use them as part of my decoration. So they're just back on my normal shelf, which there's not enough room for them, but I need to. So the Weight Watchers used to come out with a cookbook called a year. It was like the yearly cookbook. So I think they took all of the recipes from their magazine and they would put it into a cookbook you could buy. And I have every single year that they ever made one of those cookbooks. They stopped doing them, but I have every one. Yeah. A Rachel Ray's cookbook for guys. Oh, like bar food. I didn't realize she even did one. Did it sell for very much? Because every time I feel like I look up Rachel Ray, her normal cookbooks don't do very good. Same with, I have some like the Hungry Girl cookbooks, When she used to release a new cookbook, which I don't even know if she's a thing anymore, but I used to watch her and follow her. I haven't done it in years and years. Um, she would her cookbooks were expensive buying them brand new, so I would pick them up, but they never seemed to have much good resale value. I sold one, I think maybe a month ago, but it's been in my store for years, and I think I probably broke even. Like, I probably sold it for $5 with free shipping. It was like ridiculous. $10 plus shipping. Okay, well, that's not too bad if you're to pick it up for like a quarter or something. Like, my books were 50 cents at a garage sale because they were hardcover. Soft cover, like paperback, are usually a quarter, and hardcover have been 50 cents so far this year that I've seen. Which, it used to be hardcover were $1. Bought a pair of new in-box Skechers on eBay, paid $15 including shipping. Just came. Seller paid $11.95. Wow. They sold a brand new pair of Skechers. Was it an auction, Lisa? Because I'm not convinced that auctions are worth it. People think that they're going to get other bids, and yeah, it just doesn't happen. So it's good if you're looking for things to resell. Skechers can bring some good money. Yes, vintage cooking booklets have done okay too. Yeah, I've heard that some of the old, oh yes, not an auction. Okay, wow. Somebody who just didn't know. They must be new. Or it's one of those things where sometimes I hear that, hey, I wasn't offering free shipping, but this item sold for free shipping. eBay put free shipping on my item. What should I do? And people are saying, well, you should honor it. You should honor it, and then like whatever. So it could be one of those things where they were really charging $15.50 plus shipping, but somehow it ended up with free shipping. That could be the possibility. I wouldn't cancel it on eBay because the dings that you can get on eBay, they can really hurt you in the long run. So, vintage cooking booklets. I have seen like church cookbooks. I've heard that Amish cookbooks do really well. So I'm going to write a note here, cookbooks. I'm going to do a scavenger hunt video on old cookbooks or any cookbook, just to kind of keep an eye out. Obviously, like for when keto first came out, keto cookbooks were really popular when you first heard of keto. Like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago. But now I see when I go into Ollie's, there are so many keto cookbooks now that out on the market that I don't know if any of them bring any major reselling value, but things like Whole30 and stuff like that, if you can buy them in really good condition for a quarter, 50 cents, you can flip them for $10 to $12. And of course it's medium now, which really helps. So John says so many new sellers have no idea how much free shipping is going to cost them. That is so true. Just hang out in any of those larger Facebook groups, and there are always new sellers saying, I had no idea. I'm not making any money. How are you all making money on this? And somebody says, charge shipping. Shipping is always the thing, right? Free shipping is not free. Somebody's got to pay it, which is what sometimes I'm like, it's probably not very good customer service to tell somebody when they send you an offer for $5 that, hey, it's going to cost me $8 to sell it, and I roll my shipping into the cost of the item. That's what I tell them. So I can't sell it for $5. It's going to cost me $8 to ship it with free shipping. It's free to you, but really not free. It's somebody's paying shipping, and the buyer's still paying shipping. It's just in the price of the item. So you got to remember to roll that in. It pays for sellers to understand shipping before listing. Yes. We've all been bitten by that bug. I've been bit by shipping because sometimes I'll think, oh, it can fit into this box, or it's only 12 inches and ends up being 18, and I just didn't think of it correctly or whatever, or I'll hang on to something. And there was something I sold recently. It didn't weigh much, but it was big, and I ended up sending it FedEx, and I was just shocked by how much. It'll end up being like $22 to ship it. I still made money on it, but I was thinking it was going to cost like $12 to ship, but it cost $22. So it was just less profit. Shoebox in a box wrapped in a ton of bubbles too. Wow. She could have just taken that shoebox and put it in a bag. It would have been a box in a bag. Did they have very much feedback? I wonder how much of it was a buyer versus a seller, though. Good morning, Craig. Just ship everything everything box in a bag or a padded flat rate. Yeah, but a lot of people don't do the box in a bag correctly, as the post office intended it. There's some videos on Pirate Ship all about that box in a bag and what it means and how you should really do it. It doesn't mean you take a box and you tape a bag all the way around it and then call it a box in a bag. If you don't get bids, you lose money on auctions. Just price it to sell and charge shipping unless they buy multiple items. Some people still swear by auctions. There's been a huge conversation in that Facebook group I was talking about earlier. If anybody, again, wants an invite to that, let me know. Yeah, there was a whole conversation about it. And I'm like, why do people even do auctions? Because every time I'm looking up comps, auctions bring a lower price than buy it nows. And some people say they love them. Well, there's one girl in there. She buys like 100 items. I don't know if it was a day or a week, but it's pretty much how she sources for eBay is buying from auctions. So that tells you right there, auctions don't bring the best price. It's crazy. Craig, you should have wrapped it in a large garbage bag. Yeah, Lisa, I did that one time on here. I wrapped it in a garbage bag. And then afterwards, I was like, I just don't think this is right. I looked up the rules a little bit more, and I'm like, yeah, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. It did save me money, and I don't think they're enforcing it. I don't know if someday the post office will catch on to what people are doing, or if they just don't care because it's still making them money. But all right, so let's see. I gotta go grab an item that I sold. I accepted an offer on, and the person just paid. Where is it? It's in J1. Let me go grab that out of J1. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Good old retail arbitrage item I sold. The Schick Hydro 5. These were on clearance for $2 at Walmart. I'm sorry. No, these were $6.50 at Walmart. Not $2. There was a different ones that were $2. These were $6.50. I think they were hitting clearance if I remember right. I think they'll be okay in a poly bag. So I took a best offer of $20 for them. I think I've had them listed for maybe a couple months now. So I was like, okay, I think I listed those a couple months ago. So I'm going to go ahead and just accept their offer. I did. And I know it is free shipping. So we'll see. They're pretty light. So it should be all right. Hidden clearance, you mean Brixie clearance? No. Hidden clearance as in it was on clearance, but it was listed probably at like $15, and I scanned it and saw that it was cheaper than it was priced at. I've learned to do that at Walmart because they're not always good at keeping up with. This is only 4 ounces, by the way. They're not really good at keeping up with marking their stuff down at one of my local Walmarts. They just don't have the staff. $3.49 to ship it. So, and it's going all the way to Utah. So for me, if I see something on clearance and I'm interested in buying it, I will scan it to see if it's cheaper than what it's marked as. I would have sent this to Amazon, but it had a crease in the corner that was pretty noticeable, so it just wasn't Amazon worthy because I can sell Schick on Amazon. All right, I think that's it, folks, for my shipping. Let me just look and see what else I got here. Christy, are you still in my chat? I wonder how many Walmart managers do RA. I've told a few Walmart cashiers before because I give them my tax exempt card and they're like, oh, what organization are you with? Sometimes, most of the time they don't say anything, but every now and then they'll chat with me. And I'm like, oh, I just resell on Amazon. This is all coming soon to you at your local Amazon website. And I said to them, I've said to a number of them that, because a lot of times they'll start asking questions and I'll be like, listen, you need to, oh, good. So I'm almost going to be done with this. And if you're free, we can connect. So I've said to them, hey, do you realize that working here, you have such a large advantage of seeing what people are using with their card? Because it says on the card reseller. It doesn't say which organization. It says something so you know it's a reseller. And just pay attention to what people are grabbing and be like, oh my gosh, that's what they're grabbing. Start learning, and then you can be, especially people who are buying replens, and then you got all that knowledge to go and grab it before they get it next time and start doing it part-time. And then at some point you'll be able to quit your Walmart job, make more selling on Amazon. So yeah, I've always wondered that, John. I don't know why, I know that like really good deals, they say that people will put it in the back and hide it or whatever, if you're an employee, because you can't buy it. Like if you work in electronics and they mark down some Bose radios and you've always wanted one, and you're like, oh, that just went down to $12. It's normally $98. I can't believe that just went down to $12. I know some people will call their friends and be like, you got to get here right now. And other people say, well, they'll put them in the back or they'll hide them or whatever, because they can't buy when they're working. So they'll buy it when they get off their shift. And people complain about that, but heck, if I was at Walmart and that happened, damn right I would do that. Hold on, wow, spam phone calls galore. That's the third one today. Yeah, I would do that. Absolutely, I would do that. No doubt in my mind. Let me just double check that I don't have anything else to package to show you guys. Let me check. I never checked Facebook. Let's see if there's anything on Facebook. I don't think I sold anything on Facebook this weekend. Marketplace. Your account. I really need to spend some time setting up some more drop shipping on Facebook, because that is a thing. You can do it. Some of the items I've listed have done very well. I just really need to look for more summer items to put on. Right, you can drop ship from Walmart to somebody who buys it on Amazon. I mean on Facebook, not Amazon. It's illegal. It's against the policy on Amazon. Don't do that. Shipping orders. Nope. Everything's shipped. Everything has been delivered. And I have been paid on all my orders on Facebook. Okay. So I think that's it. Anybody have any exciting things they want to share? Anything they want to say before I sign off for the day? It has been, 2 hours and 22 minutes? Can't believe it's already been 2 hours. That has flown by this morning. That's gone by so fast. Lisa says USPS is on it for shipping supplies if anyone needs. My supplies just took 5 days to get me. Priority shoe boxes and bubble mailers. Hey, I just brought down some priority shoe boxes. I think it took 2 weeks though to get to me. Mine. I wonder how many. Oh, I already just read that one. Oh, so I missed that message to do that one. Lisa, I am out. Do you have any magical ones? Magical garbage bags? All right, folks, I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to chit chat with Christy for a little bit, get her spinning up and making some moolah in the e-com world. Let's get you going, Christy. Get you to making some money. Money. Yeah, I've been feeling really good lately with my business. I know I've been kind of stressed with some things, but I feel like I finally accepted some changes that I've been struggling with and just finally said, all right, it is what it is. Just move on, get over it. I say that today, but we'll see. Wednesday, I might be saying something different. I'm kind of like bipolar with my reselling, huh? Like up and down, up and down. But I guess today is a good day. I'm feeling good today. I haven't watched Emily Conway in a while, but she used to have like what was it? She's got like a little thing in the behind her, like a plush of some sort. She had a Furby, I think it is, and she's got a different color, and each color shows you when you start to watch her what kind of mood she's in. I need to get that for mine because who knows what kind of mood I'm going to be in each time. Today I wasn't sure because I've been so achy with my body, but for some reason I'm in a good mood right now. I'm really liking that. I think it's also helpful. I've been selling some of my crafts, and it's such a great feeling when you can do something you love, like love making the crafts, and especially my mom. I know how much it means for her to do her crafts. It's literally probably been a lifesaver for her since losing my dad. So it's great when I see her selling things, and it's just because it's a good mother-daughter time for us, but for her, it's just an everyday filling her time up instead of just sitting there in sorrow and crying. So that's great. Claudia, thank you for reminding me to call my doctor. I'm going to write that right here. Call. Actually, I don't call them. I have to send them a message. I know I said call, but I need to send them a message. Call doctor. Get a shot, baby. Shoot that needle into my shoulder. Oh my God. I want it so bad because my shoulder is so sore. If I can get that, I can't even, it's been hurting me to like even grasp to open. I have like these multivitamins I take, and the top is so hard to open. You have to like squeeze it and push down and turn at the same time. It hurts. And like just to reach back, my husband goes, shut the sunroof or whatever. He goes, reach up because the window itself is closed, but then it's got like the visor that you can close on it. He was in the back seat yesterday, and he goes, can you close that? Because the sun was coming in. I'm like, no. I went like this. I'm like, nope. Because it hurts. Oh, yeah. Oh, just to do that right here. It's painful. So to do this and reach back, I said, no, I can't. You're going to have to suffer with the sun. So he actually leaned forward and reached up and did it. But yeah, like, it was so painful. I'm not in Mexico. I watch a YouTube channel. I'm in California. Why are you saying that? I didn't say you were in Mexico. I didn't think you were in Mexico. Did I miss something? Why are you saying that, Tio? What you mean by that comment? Arnica, Tamara. Arnica will help that. I think I have some of that. I think I had, because I bought, I think that might, let me look. Now you got me wondering. Oh, and congratulations to my nephew who just got promoted to Staff Sergeant in the Air Force. He just replied to my congrats message. Arnica. Is that the one that I have? No. That is not the one I have. So this is me. Here I am complaining. Sorry, but guys. I also get tennis elbow. Even though I don't play tennis, I get tennis elbow. And was it last year or the year before? Oh my gosh. I could not get rid of it. It was so bad. And my sister suggested a cream. And I had tried like the Icy Hots and all these other ones. And I've been putting on like an Icy Hot type thing on my shoulder at night to help me sleep. But I got that cream. I don't remember what it's called, but oh my God. I've even tried CBD cream, CBD oil, all that stuff. But I put that on my elbow. That was amazing. For some reason, Artica sounded familiar, but I just Googled it. That's not what it is. I don't remember what that one's called. I bought some for my mom, this cream. She rubs it on her knees. And I bought some, gave her one, and I sent the rest to Amazon. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. And she says to me, do you got any more of that stuff? It worked amazing. Isn't it weird that you can try all these different ointments and stuff, and then nothing will work, and then all of a sudden one specific one works wonders. And she just said to me the other day, got any more of that? I'm like, no. So I had sent it into Amazon. She ended up liking it so much that I pulled some of it back from Amazon, paid the 20, 30 cents or whatever it is. And then gave her some, and then she asked me if I had any more. I haven't seen it. I think they must have discontinued whatever that brand was. It was a blue and yellow. It was a tube. I don't remember what that was, but I bought it at our local drugstore chain. All right, so now I gotta find out what Teal. Oh, they hide products to resell on top shelves in Mexico Walmarts. They don't do anything. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that message, Teal. So I wondered what you're talking about. There are people who do that. If you watch some of the Dollar General penny shopping videos, there are people who do that. If they know something might penny because it's 90% off this week, so next week it'll probably be a penny, they will hide them. They'll stick them behind the paper towel. Well, maybe not paper towels if they're still a hot item, but they'll stick them behind like the towels, normal bath towels, and they'll stick whatever it is behind it and hide it. You shouldn't do that. That's just not right. But I have seen people that will hide, let's say something you see it goes on clearance. Let's say it's a box of Pioneer Woman pots and pans, and it's at $50, and it'll probably go down to $18. You see it at $18 in other stores, but they're sold out. People will take those and they'll go hide them in an area. And then next week it goes down to $18. I've seen that on YouTube too. I've never done any of that because I just don't have the time for that. So I don't do it. All right, so it's great stuff. Homeopathic, fat soluble. And just how about fat dissolvable? I will take a case of it and rub it all over my body. I can send you some if you want. I probably can find some. Let me see if I can find. Well, it says Walmart has some. Well, Walmart.com. I'm just looking here. I'm gonna see if I can. It's made from a plant. Why don't I just get some of those flowers and rub them on me? Let me see if I can find it first, Michelle, and I'll let you know. If for some reason I can't find it around here, I'll let you know. But if I'm going to get in and get a shot, I'll see how long it's going to take me to get a shot too. Plus, I don't know if I've never gone to this doctor for this type of thing. So I don't know if he's going to say, oh, go get x-rays or MRIs or CAT scans or physical therapy. Like he might force me to go do something else before the shot. Because I don't know if he gives the shots, where my doctor in Vermont actually did the shot. And of course, with that doctor, I had the history where he knew the shot worked for me in a different shoulder, but still. So yeah, I'm going to check. Hopefully he'll be able to do that. That would be amazing if I could get that shot because, oh, what a great thing it helped. So, all right. Tia's got it right. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. I am going to sign off. I'm going to send you a message and see if we can connect. I'll send you a link. I just got to go to the girls' room and chug some water before we get started. So let's see. It's 11:03. Yeah. Give me I don't know, probably only 5 minutes. And I will see you guys on Wednesday morning. I will do another show at 8 a.m. on Wednesday. And other than that, go watch my haul video. If you haven't, go do it. Go do it. All right. See you guys later. Have a great week. And thanks so much for stopping in. Appreciate you guys. Alrighty. Bye.